Get some hamburger started. And take out my fingers.
I don't know why it's not showing that.
Small town catfish. How are you doing?
It's not showing that. Oh, is it right there?
Does it say live? Woohoo! 351. How y'all doing today? I'm gonna give it a few minutes and see how many people show up. In case you didn't notice by the title, we're just hanging with family. So if there's other lives going on that y'all want to be catching, by all means, go for it. I'm just having a little fun with my daughter because, well, you only have one. What's up, Willie Dobson? And there's my daughter, Cassidy's World. Kind of want to just goof around today, have a little fun, talk some small talk, help some people grow. So if y'all got some channels that y'all want to see grow, by all means, drop links. I want to see my daughter's channel grow. She's at 47, and let's see if we can get her to 60. We'll start there. So, Cassidy, go ahead and drop your link. And while I'm at it,
Somebody put it over there on my.
oh, I forgot. I have to drop it.
Hey, over here.
So,
Somebody put it over there on my station.
Okay, I see. He can't hear you. You're in his yard. You're in trouble.
Hey, and guess what? I set everything up and did it myself. My daughter helped do some typing, but I got everything to go live by myself without the help of my wife. And they said I didn't need to practice. Lance, how you doing? Small town? I don't know. Last time I looked, you only had like 22 people. So y'all go ahead and hit up Small Town. He's a really new channel. He's getting the hang of it, and he needs all the help and support we can give him. I think he's doing an excellent job. And, let's show him some outdoor love. Thank you for dropping his link, 351. Richard, how you doing?
Okay. Hi.
So, and everybody, this is my daughter, Cassidy's World. And you need to go in the other room.
Stylus.
Cassidy, you have to go in the other room.
Oh. Okay.
Well, Then the challenge, Dobson, is let's get her over 100.
Okay.
And I will drop her link. Where's she at?
Oh,
Spaghetti night.
Craig's Cabin. Hey, Craig's Cabin, you have Cassidy World, right? Could you drop her link?
he subscribed to
And
so many
that's
people he can't
Cassidy
find
right
me.
here beside me. I'm looking.
I have a new stylist.
$351's already got you.
It has 2 sides.
Oh, Richard, I didn't know you didn't have one of those. You got a wrench now. I tell you what, if you want somebody to pass around the link, that's the man to get right there. Hey, Dobson, can you
Yes, ma'am.
type in drop into the chat and make sure I have Nightbot set up right?
Then it's something y'all enjoy.
Hey, Cassidy, you're at 49.
Okay, I need to grab my tablet real quick.
So,
Oh yeah, I put that.
and if
together by hand.
anybody else wants to drop links to other channels, by all means, go ahead. Let's get some hook sets today. Real Time Catfish made it over 600 this morning. I think we can get him closer to 7 if somebody would drop his link. No way. How you doing? Oh.
Nope.
Hey, Craig, I got you your wrench. I did not know you didn't have one. 351 dropping a link to Real Time Catfishing. Y'all give him a hook set. Arkansas Wildman Survival. If y'all don't have him, go check him out. He can show you different plants that you can eat in the wild if you get stuck somewhere. Or like Willie out fishing. Uh-oh, hey y'all, God Loves Me's in the house. Let's give her a wrench. God Loves Me, this is my daughter. This is her channel, Cassidy's World.
Okay, I had to take my headphones off. They were just annoying. Why did I put my tablet under all this? I put my tablet in a drawer so nobody steals it while I'm sleeping. Can never be too safe when it comes to electronics. Yeah, actually, sometimes you can. But if you like videos that you have no idea what's in store, you might want to check my channel out.
Go ahead,
No.
Cassidy. Talk to them. Tell them about your channel.
I just did.
Tell them more.
Cassie's world is fantastically believable.
I really hope that my phone does not fall.
Boots and Bounty, how are you doing? We just trying to help people grow today. So if y'all want, anybody can drop any link to any channel. I do not mind.
My phone is okay.
And my daughter's just goofing off.
No, I'm trying to clean off my tablet case because there's something on it. I don't want to end up touching whatever it is without knowing it and then end up screaming on a live stream.
Yeah, please don't.
My scream is more of a streak or a shriek.
Laura, hello. How you doing? Cassie, do you need some help? Do I need to drop the link for somebody else to come up?
No. I'm trying to get my... Use resources.
Hey, Cassidy,
Yes?
you just jumped from 49 to 59.
Wait, what?
Tell Uncle Dobson thank you.
Thank you. I was not expecting that.
And for those that don't have it already, I just dropped Cassidy's link. So
Okay, I
Leo,
just saved
Eats,
y'all's
and
ears.
Irene,
Or
how
ears.
you doing?
I just saved y'all's ears. She killed my tablet.
Because I can't lie, family babies, you have a wrench. You can drop links.
I think my friend literally killed my tablet.
Maybe. So, and anybody that wants to drop links to other channels, by all means, go ahead.
Go for
If
it.
if anybody has #1 Be Yourself's link, could you please drop it? Because I would like to see her get off of 120. And yes, Rolling with Raquel, definitely y'all check her out.
Even though my mom, my brother, and my dad, the one right next to me, my dad has way more subscribers than me, and I'm a veteran of YouTube in my family, meaning I was the first YouTuber in our family.
Yes, she had the first channel in the whole family.
And my dad has more subscribers. He was the last
Owls
one.
Outdoors,
Sorry.
how you doing? We have a celebrity in the house, Mr. Hooks and Hammocks. He just recently reached 1,000 subs. Congratulations on that. If y'all don't have him, y'all go check him out. He needs some help with some watch hours, I think. And there's #1 Be Yourself. That's her link. That is probably hands down the nicest lady you'll ever meet. I would love to see her channel grow.
I really hope My tablet did not die.
So
It's dead.
he's all good with hours, but y'all still go check him out anyway. You don't know what you're missing.
But if you guys want to watch the channel of the person who basically inspired me to start, go check out Dan TDM's channel, the Diamond Minecart. Before
I'm definitely seeing some new names in here today.
but I put this together by hand. In the top picture in the corner, that's me and Kyron.
Cassidy, don't put Kyron on there.
It's a picture.
Don't put Kyron on here. His mama doesn't want him.
Okay.
Yeah, if y'all don't have Craig's Cabin, y'all go check him out.
This is my second live stream. But what I was trying to say in the
Robin,
first live,
thank you.
what I was trying to say in the first live stream was thank you, Artscapes with Lisa, for your videos, because they definitely help calm Tortuga down when they're trying to kill me. They don't literally try and kill me, though, thankfully. But they do snap at me. Thankfully. But when my phone is either dead or not on hand, I use Mandarin oranges.
If y'all don't have Leo Eats and Irene, y'all go check her channel out. She has some interesting stuff going on over there.
Fish costumes. Go check out her shop. Do you need some help?
I'm glad somebody said that to hit the like button because I didn't even like my own video. We have 13 wonderful people in the house. Y'all are all wonderful. Y'all are all making my daughter's day. No problem, Leo Eats and Irene.
You have no idea what's in store when you watch one of my videos, though.
We have Kiss My Bass is in the house. And I said bass, not the other one.
And bullies that went to school with me that said that I would not be successful with my channel, go check out my channel now. Boom.
Yes. And I tell you what, you will not meet another person that cares about the environment more than she does.
Well, there are actually way more people. Well, they wouldn't go as far as having 2 red-eared sliders and 2 crabs. Saltwater crabs, actually.
Randall Rhino Outdoors. I hope everything is going okay. If everybody could take a moment to put some prayers out for his wife. She is either in surgery or just had surgery, and we pray that that goes well.
I actually hand make a whole
Big Slim's in the house.
I love doing crafts and fixing things, and sometimes I film myself proving other people wrong. I bet you can tell that I like proving people wrong because I literally said, go check out my channel to
Hmm.
somebody that bullied me in school because my name is spelled Cassidie. Can you tell why they bullied me? If you spell it out on a piece of paper, you'll see it.
What's she up to now? How you doing?
Oh. He's in here with me.
He went in there when I went in there. I'm gonna go get him because he'll be upset if you go take a nap and he's not with you. No, I'm not.
That's really weird. It's echoing from your stream, Dad, over into my phone. And it's echoing. So people are probably getting like a double echo.
Mm.
And the walls are actually really thin in here. So
What's she up to now? Cassidy just said, honey, your name is beautiful and other don't have the right to make fun of someone's name. You are very correct.
well, it didn't actually really hurt me that bad when they started bullying me for it, because do you want to know what I did? I hissed at them. They almost peed their pants. Not in laughter, in fear. But really, I only use my hiss in like emergencies, or if someone hurt my friend or is going to hurt my friend, or anyone in my family, or anyone that I see or bump into.
Mm-hmm. Boots and Bounties will be having a live stream, I believe, Sunday. Maybe back up and see if I can find it. If y'all don't have Boots and Bounty, y'all please go check them out. Their lives are way better than mine.
No. A little sneak peek to a series I'm doing. I'm trying to prove his dad that this is still usable. And Grandpa, if you're watching,
Yes, they are going live Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Time. We have been invited to be on. Well, it's moving too fast.
I think my chat button just quit. Like sometimes when I look, the chat button's not there, and then it's back when I look again.
If y'all don't have Small Town Catfish, y'all go hit him up. Snake River's in the house. That's another good one. Snake, we're just here growing, and I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to Cassidy's World, because if you do, you'll make number 60. And by the way, Cassidy Worlds is my daughter. and you never expect anything that she's gonna do.
I already
Just
told them that.
don't even try.
But I actually handmade that, and that's my makeup box.
Almost goofed, Mel.
See?
Almost tried to pull Cassie's hamburger out.
But I make all sorts of things. And if I have something that's starting to break, I'll fix it. The dogs are barking at the mailman, probably. But there's something that I really love to do, and I love doing it so much that
Chunky Catfish is in the house. How you doing, Chunky?
okay, the way you phrase that, it's weird.
Ah,
Snake River.
Bit of goodies in the house. Hi, handsome.
Oh, we lost Cassidy. Her phone died. I told her to plug it in. Get your phone. You can come up too. We're having a grow and having fun party with family.
I
He's growing, Daddy.
Oh yeah, can I use them? Thank you.
Sure.
My channel is on. How many subscribers do you have now? 50
59.
or 69.
60. Richard, you the man.
Abby.
I gained 1 subscriber.
Good, Abby's not doing it.
Dad, I
Abby
gained
is
1
gained weight,
subscriber.
everybody. Abby's 2 ounces away from 6 pounds.
Yep, battery bank. Definitely.
I remember to pull your hamburger out of the sauce. I almost forgot. Uh-oh, did you break your ball?
Craig's cabin.
You both plugged up, Cassie? You have a supercharger? Okay. Make sure.
One more person subscribe to Cassidy's World. Hook set her. And I dropped the link if somebody else wants to come up and talk about their channel. It's in the chat.
Mommy making you spaghetti, Abby. That's it.
Thank you for joining the family, Snake River. Yeah, y'all hit up Snake River, definitely. He got you 6 and 8 foot surgeon.
I never must be home. I taught adults and kids and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, I know what you mean by.
And everybody, this is
Hi.
Matthew Craft. This is my son. He also has a channel. So if y'all like gaming and stuff, go check his channel out. Tell them about your channel, Matthew.
I don't know what to say.
What kind of stuff do you like doing on your channel?
Random stuff.
Rolling with Raquel. How you doing? Come on, Matthew. What kind of games do you play on your channel?
Random.
Like,
Just random.
okay. Tell them about your cat.
My cat. I gotta go get my cat.
I love the mask. I'll just take that.
My cat.
She got shots today, which hopefully will make her feel a lot
Kitty.
better. But the vet was awesome. Thank you, Melody. Those are beautiful. I love purple. I know what you Frank.
All right, there's Matthew Craft's link.
I like the feel of them. Oh yes. Yes, ma'am. We're gonna take these on the trip.
He is at 26 subs. Let's see if we can get him up to 60 or
Okay.
more.
Hold on.
Thank you, Craig's Cabin. Matthew,
Yes,
Matthew, you're too close to the phone. And please don't play no music.
Well, then,
You can't play no music on here. I'll get copyrighted.
but Dad, I'm making it.
Don't argue with me.
Wh-
YouTube rules have changed, so just don't do it. We have 21 lovely people in the house. Cassier's World is 85 hook sets. Thank you. Thank you. I am going to drop the link if anybody else wants to come up here and talk about their channel, and we'll see how many we can get y'all up to.
Yeah, just from that, I gained quite a few subscribers. Fantastic. I went from 26 to 32.
Oops. Did not.
I was the one making.
Oh, right, but Matthew, just.
Okay.
Until we get some things confirmed and I can show you some stuff, it's gonna be not like music, okay? Mommy has to do something to church right. Right now, I have to mute everything, the music at all. I have to be very careful. I've already gotten one copyright. Matthew.
We have Cassie World back.
My phone died. And I'm doing a craft now. Hi, Matthew.
Cassie, I'm gonna leave you here on your own for a second. Talk to these wonderful people and tell them about your channel some more.
Are you gonna actually? Oh, he muted himself. Hi. Putting on something. I'm making a koi statue for my grandma, but right now I am working on the stand. So basically, right now what I'm doing is called whittling. Hi.
How you doing?
Hey, how's it going? All good. We're new sub to the channel. Thought I'd just jump on and introduce ourselves and say hello.
Yes, sir. I don't think I have your channel yet, but by the end of the day, I will.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, Boots and Bounty are coming onto our live on Saturday night. So I've been jumping onto their lives from time to time and chatting with them. They're a lovely, lovely couple. Showed some kangaroos that come onto our property and around where I work. And yeah, so we're having a good old chat with them, which will be great. Property and around where I work. Yeah, so
We have another one.
chat with them, which will be great. Awesome.
Hey, Big Matt, it's Irene.
How you doing, Irene?
I'm doing good. Hi,
Hi.
Cassidy.
Hi.
I'm a crafter too.
I'm making
Irene?
the
I'm doing good.
I'm
Hi,
making
Cassidy.
a koi statue for my grandma,
I'm a crafter
and
too.
right now I'm actually working on the stand.
I'm doing good.
Irene, we have a echo coming. Willie, yes, you did miss something. I believe we're at 100 on the Cassidy's World.
Cassidy, did you just hit 100 subscribers?
I think so. My brother just walked in.
Yeah, Cassidy, we signed up for you. So yeah, new sub here.
Thank you.
Our pleasure. When she said Dan TDM, my son Harrison, he's been watching Dan TDM for years. Well, we all have been. I just love Dan. He's just a genuine, really fantastic channel. So I just love Dan. He's just a genuine, really fantastic.
Okay, now my phone is echoing.
Going. Am I
Yes,
still?
ma'am. Just a little.
I don't know why. Am I
Yes,
still?
ma'am. Just a little.
I don't know why.
A whittle.
Yes, ma'am.
Literally, that's what I heard. My dad said a little. Literally, that's what I heard. My dad said a little.
Yeah, it's most definitely coming from you, Irene.
Yep, that's good. So where in the US are you guys?
How's this, Matt? Any better?
Where in the US are you guys?
I think so.
How's this, Matt? Any better?
We still have an echo. I think so.
How's this, Matt? Any better?
We still have an echo. I think so.
Oh, okay. How's that?
There we go.
Hey, you got it.
I was reading on my phone and Craig's Cabin told me to close my background, the YouTube. So that's what I did.
But Dad, now you're going.
We all are.
Great.
But it's not too bad. So Irene, tell us about your channel.
Well, my channel is about my little brother mainly. I make him eat funky foods. Cassidy, what?
Maybe I should do something like my brother.
Yeah, my little brother's 50. And I made him eat pig lips and bugs and some really funky stuff. Yeah, bugs. Crickets and what was it? No, bugs. Yep. Chocolate covered larvae, crickets,
Yeah, I've had chocolate crickets. And they're pretty good.
squid heads.
Wait,
No.
snake?
No snake. Squid. In a can. It was pretty nasty.
Well, Chinese people really because they're
That they like it, yes.
of growing up with it
Yep.
and sushi.
And then I just do lives Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and just chat.
Yeah, I've been in a few of your chats.
Yes, you have. They can be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys see my dad's last live?
So what is it, Cassidy, that you're making?
I'm making this sand koi statue for my grandma.
Oh, okay.
And I'm using a box. But I am being.
You have a good day, Roots and Bounty.
Is that a plane?
Yeah, I live next to an airport.
My grandpa lives next to train tracks. It's very annoying.
Very loud, I'm sure.
Especially
How you
get
doing,
used to it.
Sweeney's Creek?
Yeah, we're doing really well. We're a channel based in Central Victoria, Australia. We're homesteading, farming, we've got cows, chickens, preserving, cooking sort of channel that we're developing. We're really enjoying being with people and meeting new people on the lives. We're just heading up towards 500 subs, which we're really excited about, and we're going to have a live and do a bit of a giveaway with some prizes once we hit that 500 mark.
That's great.
Imagine I surpass my dad in subscribers. That would make sense though, because I have been in YouTube way longer.
Ooh, Dad, she's out for you.
That's the reason why I started my channel.
Oh boy.
Now,
Oh boy.
Well, it was me, then my brother, and then my mom, and then my dad. That's
Dad was last.
Yep. And he has most.
No, actually, her mom was last. Texas Down Under.
Yes, actually, I saw her. When was it? One of your lives. We were talking. Yeah.
More creek fishing?
Guys, Sweeney Creek is trying to get to 500 here. Let's push him a little.
I've got another channel that might be interested in. I've got my own channel as well, which I'll drop a link in for. I actually do venomous snake location training here.
Oh no, I can't watch that. No,
So,
don't do sneaks.
I've got a channel where I film them as I release them.
Cinnamon or
We're not allowed by law in our state to show actually catching them and handling them, but we are allowed to show film them once we release them and let them go. So that's my Bomber Steve channel. So if you like snakies and reptiles and all that sort of stuff, it's got some interesting little flicks on there.
I'm just waiting for Dan to DM to join. And if he does, I might scream.
For those of you that like snakes and stuff, the man right here on the bottom right hand corner for me, that's what he does. Plays with snakes. I'm sure he plays with other stuff too.
Our purpose there is to go into
Yes.
people's backyards and pick them up and get them away from people and keep people safe, and also keep the snakes safe. They're a vital animal in the ecosystem. So
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Make sure that you are going and following links to other people's pages and subscribing to them.
I can't because then I would get kicked out of the live stream.
No, after the live stream is finished, you can go back.
Yes. And for the record, for everybody out there, I leave my chat up after my live stream.
that's good.
So if you want to come back afterwards and pick people up, be my guest. But I do double check when I'm going through and rewatching to make sure nothing slipped past me, because I don't want to get in trouble. And I will tell you this from experience: don't click on StreamYard in the chat, because it won't do nothing but bring a picture of you up.
Well, first you would go backstage and then you would join the stream when Dad adds you.
Sweeney Creek Farms. If y'all don't have him, y'all go check him out.
There's a really cool video there of some fella tripping over a string line and doing a dirty great big dirt dive. It's a
Mo Creek. The word for the Nightbot is drop. Go ahead. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
You're right. Yeah, no, I was doing some fencing and caught my feet up on a string line and went face first into the dirt. So if you want to get a good laugh at my expense, there's a good video there to have a look at.
As long as we're laughing with you.
Mate, when I was making the video, I was just killing myself laughing. I had tears running down my face. So yeah, no, if you can't laugh at yourself, you need to have a good look at yourself. Yeah. So where are you guys located in the US?
Houston, Texas.
Ah, cool. I used to sort of be. I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, but I didn't mind the Houston Oilers when they were around. I used to watch those a bit when they played as well. But, they since moved on, haven't they? Or they merged and morphed into another team, didn't they?
Yep.
Yeah.
They went to I forgot where they went.
Yeah. It's hard to keep track with a lot of the teams there.
Yeah. I don't care for the Oilers. I used to like them when Warren Moon was the quarterback, but
yes, he was a great
when they
quarterback.
sold out, I was done.
Yeah. No, I was all excited at the start of the season. Miami gets up and knocks off the Patriots first round, and I thought, you beauty, here we go. And week 2 brought me right back down to earth where we didn't even score. No, anyway, that's the life of a Dolphins fan. It's just ups and downs, and mostly downs.
So, if anybody has number 1, Be Yourself's link, if you could drop that, please do. And Irene, you're okay. It happens.
Yeah, we've had technical problems like that all the time, but it happens. It doesn't take much for your speakers and head microphones, if they're not set up right, to start causing havoc. It's just what happens.
I would like to take a minute to let Mr. Randall Rhino know that it's not only this community that is praying for his family, it is my entire family. We are all praying for everything to be okay. and our entire church is praying for you.
And we have a very big church because it's Light Christian Center, the fastest growing church in Houston, which is actually our motto in church.
Alvin Law, if you want Nightbot to drop your link, you just have to type in drop in the chat.
Hmm.
351, thank you for throwing his link down.
A lot of people have trouble with Nightbot. They put it in there, and then it causes all sorts of havoc. And then you just have to tweak it a bit, I think, and play with the settings. Yeah. Actually, it's really great to see, growing channels do lives and bring people up and chat. And I mean, this is how you connect your communities. This is why we've invited Boots and Bounty for Sunday for us, but Saturday for you. So we've actually got Boots and Bounty, and then we've got Where to Begin Homestead, and then we've got Mulberry Branch Farm. And we're looking to do this every Saturday night for the next 5, 6, 10 weeks, and just bring some different channels on. So if anyone out there is interested in coming onto a live with Sweeney's Creek Farm, there's an email address on the channel. Shoot us a line, and we'll set up an opportunity to get together and talk about your channel and share it with our community. The more we share and connect, the stronger we all get together.
All shift and end up on the floor and everything else, and then back in the same boat I was in.
And thank you, Marino, for demonstrating how the Nightbot works. If y'all don't have his channel, y'all go check him out. He's a really nice guy. His channel is a small channel too. It's growing. He does some geocaching. If you want to know what that is, you'll have to get him to explain it.
I know what it is.
It's awesome fun. I've done that with my kids. Yeah, it's great.
So yeah, he's also I believe he's a retired firefighter from Maine. So he has a lot of interesting stuff in his background.
And look, for all the parents out there, if you're looking for a really fun activity to do, one Sunday afternoon and get outside with your kids, get into geocaching. It's a great activity. All you need is an app on your mobile phone. It's a worldwide treasure hunt. People hide things in different locations, put in the GPS coordinate, and then you go and look for it and find it. And some of them are easy to find, and some of them are camouflaged and hidden away, and very hard. Yeah.
And also some are very deadly.
Yeah, some of them have little gifts in there, and people leave things behind and swap and trade. And yeah, it's just a great thing to do with your kids. Get them outside in the sun.
It's also a good way to either start hoarding or get rid of some of your hoard.
Exactly right. Yeah. So Matt, when you go fishing there, what's your target species? What fish do you go after?
Anything that'll bite my hook.
That's big enough to bring home.
Just like me. Yep.
Well, I love catfishing.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there's not a whole lot of places where I'm at now to go catch
the ditch,
big catfish. But I love going and catching what we call big nasties or big uglies. It's a black drum, and they're too big to keep. They're oversized limit, but they are really, really fun to catch.
Yeah.
And I mean, anything past 25 inches is going to be full of worms anyway, so you don't want to mess with it.
Yeah.
My brother caught 4 gar without. Oh, wait, no, I think it was 3 without any
4.
bait.
It was 4.
Well, we have a couple.
Oh,
That's fishing. That's most days of fishing.
Well,
we have a couple. We have a couple of species of catfish here as well, but because of the impact of introduced feral fish into our rivers, they've been affected really badly. So our catfish are all protected. So you're not allowed to target them, and if you catch them, it's basically you have to release them because they're an endangered species. But yeah, around here we have redfin, which is an introduced English perch, which beautiful eating. It's a really good eating fish, and because it's feral, you can take as many as you like.
Mhm.
And they get up
Well,
to
if you
3-4 pound. They're good fish.
if you want to catch and keep catfish, come over to our house. There are a lot in the ditch that's in front of our house.
They're bullheads.
Okay, good eating.
They can be.
Mm.
And unless I claim them as my pet.
Yeah, that happens too. But one of the most popular freshwater fish here is the Murray cod. A lot of people go after cod in a lot of our rivers, particularly the Murray River. They get up to 120, 140 pound. They're a big mouth native fish. And
When-
they have size limits and a catch season as well.
When I'm fishing or net fishing or trapping fish, I go for anything that Tortuga will eat. And if there's anybody that's Spanish in the comments, you know what Tortuga means. And if you aren't Spanish, Tortuga means turtle in Spanish.
Yeah.
That's from Wildcats.
In Dobson, yellow belly is different than a bullhead.
Actually, we have yellow bellies over here too. They're a golden perch. They're a big native perch, and they're actually probably one of my favorite eating fish. They're a good one.
Hey, y'all behave. The huntsman has made his appearance. How you doing today, Mr. Huntsman? And if y'all don't have him, go check him out. Friday night, he's going to have a really good live. That's tomorrow night, I believe.
My dad does lives almost every night, which keep me up.
So you're invited into some, but not all.
Well, it doesn't bother me too much because I am a night owl, which
Cool.
explains for those of you who don't know why I look like a zombie.
Yeah, I've got a son that he's a bit of a night owl too. Well, Matt and Cassidy, unfortunately I have to go get ready for work. You know that horrible 4-letter word that nobody likes.
Yep.
I especially hate it because my dad puts it on me.
Oh,
You do it, Dad.
you have your
Yes,
chores.
you do.
Seriously, the life of a kid, and they still complain, Matt. Like really.
Once Ray asked my dad to do something, and he told me to do it.
Yeah.
Actually, that's happened multiple times.
It's
Dad.
just getting you ready for the real world. It's just getting you ready for life. It's like, bring it on.
Yep. Well,
All right.
thank you for coming up and being on my panel. And like I said in the past, my door's always open. Anytime the link's in the chat, come on up.
Thank you so much for the opportunity. What I love about YouTube is the opportunity to meet people from all around the world and make new connections and to get a little window into their life and provide a window into ours. So look, again, lovely to meet you both, and thanks for the opportunity.
And I will definitely be looking up your channels and when I'm done with this.
Awesome.
And also, you can, if you want to, you could just start a channel to inspire other people to start channels too.
Cassidy,
exactly.
He has a channel.
And we certainly encourage people to do that because it's one of the good sides of the internet. Just as I always say, it's the when you talk to people from all around the world, you find out we actually have more in common than we do different, and it's the things we have in common that bring us together, and it's the differences that make us unique. And we need to celebrate those differences and understand them, and embrace them, and be friends with everyone. That's our philosophy. Yeah.
Yes,
anyway,
sir.
I better go. So have a great.
You have
night.
a good day at work.
I'll try.
Bye.
All right. See you guys. Lovely to meet you.
All right, Willie. I guess I'm gonna have to go catch a yellow belly and a bullhead because the
I could
bullheads
catch the
that we
bullhead
have
for
here
you.
are definitely invasive. They do not belong here, and they have gotten here. And we have armored catfish that swim freely in our water system. We have tilapia that are invasive, and we have them all over the place. So, and in a future video, Willie, me and my daughter will go and catch a couple of bullheads and yellow bellies, and I'll show you the difference.
Oh.
And we still have 11 wonderful people in the house.
I
And
made an oopsie.
if you give me 1 second, I will give y'all updates on where my kids' channels are. If anybody could tell me where number 1, Be Yourself, is as far as numbers for her channel, I would greatly appreciate that. And if you got her link, drop it. Anybody in the chat, if you want to grow, there's 11 folks in here. We should all be subbed to each other because we're a big family and we need to support each other, especially in these trying times.
And for the Christians in the chat, literally, we are a big family.
All right, where's my...
And Matthew Craft is
Pizza emoji.
And soon there will be another channel, Ray Ray's.
Yeah.
The chef.
How did I lose you?
how did I move?
What'd you do? I don't see nobody.
They're all there.
Why am I not seeing anybody?
The person in the background that you don't see
No, I'm right here.
that's talking is my mom, which in my dad's last live stream, she accidentally, well, actually, it was Matthew's fault, ended a
Uh-oh.
live stream.
Uh-oh. Somebody's in trouble.
What's up?
What's up,
Hi.
Uncle Willie?
I had to change the name because you called me Uncle Willie. I couldn't get it quite to 100, but I do have at least 3 more channels I can add, but I have to change the names because I do not want her seeing those names when they subscribe. So
Yeah. So
I'm not as bad as everybody thinks. Just saying.
I never said you were bad.
Oh no, sir, no, sir. I'm not talking about you. Not at all.
So,
But I did get her with let's see, 22 of my 25, yeah. And I got her with Maria's extra one. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
by the
one
way,
Huh.
by the way, your numbers will be going up pretty soon too, Willie.
my numbers.
In case you didn't notice this earlier in his live, Real Time Catfish is
Yeah.
officially over 600.
Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm still dropping his link every chance I get. That's the first thing I dropped when you told us to start dropping link.
And Matthew Craft is at 33.
Matthew Craft Pizza emoji.
And I will drop his link again. So if anybody else wants to grab him,
Not literally, though. Because
I don't
he's my
know.
brother.
he is my son, so he is pretty big. He can handle himself.
Yeah, there's no doubt when he came up
He can
last night or
pin me
not before, I was
down
like, there's no
in the
doubt
next
who that is.
What did they
I had you muted, and he came up on the panel. I looked at Maria, I was like, look, that's got to be his son.
You muted my brother?
No, he was muted.
Oh.
Yeah, I was muted. I had my volume turned down. I'm always on YouTube, but I'm not always listening.
Unless it's me.
Yeah. Well, unless I'm switching through 25 accounts and then I miss some stuff.
It happens.
Yeah.
So no, I wasn't sneaking today, but I had a plan in motion and had the house to myself. And of course, right as I started live, everybody showed up, and I was like, "Well, if y'all don't mind, I'm going for it." So,
Yep.
Hi, Oopsie.
and I appreciate every one of y'all that have subbed to both of my kids.
She is 13 away from 100 right now. 87 subscribers.
I'm literally 13 too.
That's awesome.
So don't tell too many people that, because YouTube will take the channel away. So just keep that on the download.
Yeah.
When do you turn 14?
Next year.
All right. We'll just keep it quiet till then. As of now, you're 14. All right.
Subbed to everybody I can find in the list.
So she now
Yeah, I
has
only had I got 2 of
87.
my other channels. I dropped Make 4 earlier, and I dropped Maria's when I came in on her account.
Yeah, I seen hers. I started
Yeah,
to
most
say
of mine
hi.
are not really. Most of my channels, I'm not worried about getting subbed on. I just have those for doing exactly what I was just doing. That's the only reason they exist.
Mhm.
Oh.
And Mr.
Subscribe to somebody
Marino's
multiple
Mysteries, he just dropped my wife's link. Thank you. I don't know where she's at, and that's way down at the bottom of the list, so I'm not digging for it. She's in here too, I think.
And she probably heard him.
Tina
See my
Ladybug.
accounts? See my accounts, Matt? These are all my YouTube channels.
Yeah.
If I add any more channels that are mine, my phone might blow up. I need to free up some more space.
Yeah, I've got 25 and I'm not done yet.
Yeah. So, but
I don't think
Yeah.
they stop us till 140 or something like that, according to God Loves Me. Oh, yeah, and you called me God Loves Me earlier, by the way. God Loves You All is me.
That is true.
I didn't say all. You
Yes, sir.
God loves me. I thought it was God loves me because she's been in my chat before.
Right. Well, that channel used to be called God, and for some reason people were offended by that.
Yeah.
So I changed it to God Loves You All. But you're not the first one to mistaken me for God Loves Me.
Yes, Tina Ladybug, we are in Houston. I know you're here in Texas too. I don't quite know where, but I know you're here in Texas.
Spider Baby, one of our big supporters, she's in Texas somewhere too.
Does she like spiders?
No, she actually got her name from a Rob Zombie song.
What?
Did I read
You
that
don't know
right?
who Rob
Tina?
Zombie is?
Tyler, Texas.
You don't let her listen to Rob Zombie, Matt. What's wrong with you?
I let her listen to whatever she wants to, as long as it ain't got bad words in it.
Really, Dad?
Most of Zombie don't have bad words in it.
Dad,
What?
most of the videos that you watch around me, they're saying bad words over and
Well,
over
that's
and
your
over.
Uncle Willie.
So he's allowed to listen to it where you can hear it, but you're not
All right.
allowed to listen to it on your own. That's what he's saying.
All right, Willie, I hate to cut you off, but I need to tell Texas Down Under something. If she logs out of my live stream tonight and shuts it all off, she's in trouble.
I know,
Dad,
I know,
that
I
was
know.
Matthew's fault.
No, Matthew was not on the live at that time. It was
Yeah,
No,
Texas
it was
Down Under.
Matthew's fault because he kept trying to push the door open, so my finger hit the wrong button. That's
Yeah,
what
we'll
happened.
call it that.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. That's my story, or that's my tale, and I'm gonna sit on it. I think that's what Ray says.
Mm.
Now, Cassidy, I can't see you. You've got it where I can't see my gift, right? Okay,
Yeah.
just checking. My birthday's on Saturday, and Cassidy's working in the room over there, working on my
Hi.
birthday present, and I don't
Yep.
want to know.
Yeah, her birthday's on the 2nd, and our wedding anniversary is on the 27th
Yep. He's at least
27th
got those
what?
two down.
this month. Next
Nice.
month.
Ours was the 25th last month.
My
Well, congratulations.
20 years.
20. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good
Yep.
one.
Too bad I can't afford the silver.
We hit a big old 14. We didn't meet until he was
27.
20. Let's see here. He was 28, I think, and I was 35.
27.
Neither one of us had been married, and got engaged 10 days later and got married within 3 months.
That sounds about like us. We were married within 2 months of meeting each other.
Well, when you know, you know. And
Yep.
And it's not like we were kids. We
Yep.
knew
Thank you,
what we
Tina
didn't
Ladybug.
want, you know. So that's a big deal.
Yep. I was 21 and she was 20.
And sometimes you just know. It seems to me that I mean, I know people who had long relationships before they got married and they've done fine, but to me it seems like
Like your mom.
yes. Well, the reason why Mama and Poppy didn't get married so quick was because Dad was going into the army, and it was during Vietnam. So he didn't want to officially be engaged until he came back. And
Craig's Cabin, you're enjoying Night by
I understand Daddy wanted to make sure he made it back.
Yep. He didn't
I
want to
understand
lock her
that.
down. He didn't want her to feel she
Yep.
was responsible to stay with him
Yep.
when he was going to be gone for so long. And but he said from the moment he first saw her, the two churches were put together. And first time he saw her, he said it was like sunlight came through the window, and he went, "That's who I'm going to marry. That's it." And he did. They've been each other's first love, and last year they celebrated 50 years. So
That's all.
that was a high bar for me
And then-
meeting somebody.
And now this year, pretty soon they're going to be celebrating 51.
Rambling with the Broomers is in the house.
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, I asked her to marry me, and then about 4 days after that, I went on a fishing trip with my buddy in Sabana. While I was on the fishing trip at my buddy's house, I called up my old pastor from when I was a kid and went to church.
Right.
Asked him, I was like, "Hey man, I would like for you to marry us. You know, when do you have a date open?" He's like, "Well, the only date I have open for the next couple months is this Saturday."
Oh wow.
Like, uh-oh. Well, we didn't have cell phones or nothing, so I get back to Wilmington and I'm like, babe, we're getting married Saturday." Do what? We didn't have clothes, we didn't have rings, we didn't have nothing, but we was getting married one way or another.
Well, when we got married, apparently most of Matt's family wasn't sure if he'd actually go through with it. They showed up just to see if he would.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people were really kind of surprised that things did go the way they did. I remember my sister-in-law about 6 months after we got married, she asked me, she goes, "What have you done to him? Because he doesn't go to bars like he used to. He doesn't get in fights and stuff." And I'm like, I don't know that man, because 10 days after we got together, we were getting married. I mean, we were getting engaged. And I mean, at the time, apparently from her standpoint, she thought I'd changed him. It's like, no, he made it. And I talked to him about it. He said, "I don't need to go do all that anymore. I'm getting married. I'm growing up. This is my choice." And so there you go. But I think when people know and they've decided, okay, the next chapter started, then it's a time to kind of reinvent yourself the way that you want to be, what you think is the responsible way to be. But I think some
I
people.
hope Cassidy ain't saying anything because I muted her.
Oh.
I heard the hammering, so.
I know. I can hear the hammering in this room. But anyway, so it's good to there's some people, I admit there's some things Matt does that if I had known about it ahead of time, might not have quite made it as far. But I've never thought of him as anything other than my husband, you know?
Yeah.
So at that point, it's like, all right, well, we figure it out, you know?
Craig's Cabin. Can you drop your link for your book?
For the book? Oh, cool. I did go through, once I got, when I got home and saw that you were live, I've gone through and given support to everybody's links I could see. And then I'll check again afterwards and make sure I've got it all. So sometimes I don't get a chance to go through and see everybody like I'd like to. I'm running 6 different directions at once most of the time.
Yeah.
I like to say I'm a stay-at-never-home mom.
I've been in people's lives with 6 different devices on 6 different accounts. Trying to keep up.
You should see. I see Matt.
I've been in Willie's live on my tablet, my laptop, my cell phone. Yeah. I've even
now
taken
we know
the
where
kids,
those watch hours are.
I even took one of the kids' phones one night and was watching.
Yep. I gotta say, Matt's been. I can't see what she's got written there. I'm blind.
What's it say, Cassidy?
Sorry, Mom.
Let me see.
It says sorry, Mom.
It says what?
It says sorry, Mom.
Mom.
Oh, I don't know why. You're good.
What?
Because she's in there beating on stuff.
Oh, all right. Well, you're good. We're used to that. Have you ever? Have you watched many of Cassidy's videos?
Thank you, Craig's
Hey,
Cabin.
Willie?
I will be getting a copy of that.
Have y'all watched many of Cassidy's videos?
I haven't watched any yet, but I got 20 some accounts that's about to start
That's
watching.
fine. No, that's fine. This girl, now just be aware. Sometimes she can start spinning around, so be prepared if you get a little dizzy. But she'll start talking about one thing and she jumps to another. And it really is, I love the fact that she's named her channel Cassidy World, because you are entering her world. And sometimes she's singing and and it's about everything she's seeing. It just kind of changes as she goes along. And then sometimes she'll see something and just one of her videos, I can't remember the name of it, but it's about, 4 or 5 minutes long. And she's just singing about the different things. And then at the very end of it, she just drops some mental, like, aha moment kind of thing.
HVAC is in the house.
And
how you doing, Farm and HVAC?
On one of her early ones, she was going along talking, and everything. And then she puts the phone in her lap and she's in the living room. And we didn't know she was making a video at the time. And nothing was going on in the background that was bad or anything. And you see her, she's looking around. And then all of a sudden she looks down at the phone and she just puts this huge smile on her face. And you just feel like you were in on the secret. You know what I mean? You were right there. And nothing makes me smile more than, well, it's either her smile or our son's laugh. And he's on the spectrum, and sometimes humor doesn't come super easy for him. And the best way, his favorite video game, I know y'all were talking to him earlier and asking what games he likes to play. His favorite video game is his sister. He knows all of her buttons. He loves to play them.
Willie's got one like that too.
Yo.
Let's see here.
Cassie, you gotta go take care of animals.
I see Randall Rhino Outdoors. I don't think I've followed them on anything yet.
Well, we're praying for
anybody
him.
know if their link was put on there yet or not?
Yes, it has.
Okay, I'll go back and look. Tina Ladybug. I think I'm already supporting her. But I'll go back through all these links later. Let me see. Everybody. All right. So you said you have a whole bunch of different types of channels, Willie?
Yes, and
Are
you
they
can't
all just
follow some
different
of them.
things, or?
I don't put content on all of them. I created so many just for situations like today. Well,
Okay.
and hooks and hammocks just hit 1,000, and off the hook just hit 1,000, because I have all those channels. That way, when somebody gets real close to a goal, I can come in there and hit that goal for him. Like when
Right.
he started, he said his goal was to get her to 60, and she was at 47. I said, Matt, I can do that by myself, dude. He's like, all right, let's go for
Well, when
100
I
then.
said it, when I was starting to say it, I didn't even know you were here.
You're live. You know I'm here. Come on, man.
Yeah.
He's almost as bad as the huntsman.
I gotta turn my camera off for a minute.
Okay.
Hey, that's prettier than me anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I do have 3 channels that I have been putting content on, but I've kind of fell off from working on those channels. But I did drop the links today. I dropped it for Hillbilly Psycho and Lost in Hillbilly Translation.
Okay.
Those do have content.
I
Cassidy,
like the names of those.
get off
I'll have to
get
go,
off the
I'll have
phone,
to,
turn it off, and you can come back when you're done, okay?
and make sure who I have. Yeah, don't start spinning us around, Cassie, please.
I took her down off the thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because believe me.
I did.
Squirrel magnet fishing. If y'all don't have him, go check him out. He finds a lot of stuff with magnets. It's pretty cool.
Let's see. Yes,
Yeah, I got my main channel, Dobson Explicit, started off as Dobson Family Fishing and Fun.
Okay.
Well, I'm a little not family friendly most of the time, put it that way.
Right.
So it got changed to Dobson Fishing and stuff. And then I was still getting a lot of hate because I am who I am, which is why I have the camera off right now.
Right.
And so I changed it to Dobson Explicit channel. I was like, well, that fits me perfect.
Right.
But I did start, and I got that channel monetized in 3.5 months.
Wow.
Because I went to Grow Channels, which I've never lied to anybody. I went to Grow Channels, so I had a lot of fake subs, but I still had 1,000 either way you look at it. And then, but I had no watch time. I had 767 subscribers, and I only had 350 watch minutes.
Wow. Right.
Minutes. So I went live for 2.5 months, 10 hours plus a day, and got 4,000 watch hours.
Wow. See, that's the thing with Matt. He's working his butt off. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen it. He's watching other people's channels. He's learning who's doing what, and really boosting those people. It doesn't matter how many subscribers you have. If Matt likes what you have, he's going to tell people about it. That's just the type of person he is and always has been. But he's really been. He goes in, he watches people's channels, and I don't know how many times he's been watching a couple at the same time, and you know, just kind of focusing here and there. And if something's really detailed, he's watching on one, he'll pause the others, and you know, whatever. But
me and him have a lot of similarities in that. Where, you know, my channel's definitely not for everybody. He knows it's definitely not for everybody. But when I do my things to push another channel, I have to believe in that channel. You know, I have to believe that they're doing good for others too, not just worried about yourself. You know,
exactly.
And when I see that, I have no problem coming out and boosting them. And it doesn't matter to me if they're trying to hit their 100, if they're trying to hit their 500, if they're trying to hit 1,000. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna come in there and try to help. If they deserve the help, I'm gonna try to help.
Right.
Well, see, and that's what Willie did the night I hit 100 was in a live that he was in with Avid, and they helped me get my 100. And then I can't tell you how many times it was taken away. I hit 100. I don't know how many times, but I must be doing something right because I'm still here.
Well, see, YouTube just does that, man. YouTube takes if you get a lot of subs at one time, YouTube will take those away, and they will pick through it for about 2 days to make sure they're all legit, and then they'll put them back. And see, I've only seen it not happen one time, and that's when we got Hooks and Hammocks to 1,000. They never took
Yeah.
any of those subs away, but we did Off the Hook at the same time, and they took his subs away for 2 days, and then
All
put
of
them back.
All
Yeah.
the ones that he gained that night, they
Yeah,
took 'em away.
everything he gained that night they took away, and then 2 days
Holy
later they were all
murder.
back.
What's up? Go ahead, Willie. You do it better than I do.
What's up? Yeah, I stole it, but I don't care.
Well, I have, we were talking about all the different channels. I have 2. One of them is my Texans Down Under, and that one really doesn't have very many videos currently. It's because I just hadn't had a chance to sit down and edit from when we had that storm back in February, and I was fixing all that stuff up under the house. When I was taking pictures and videos, it was more to show Matt what was going on. And some of it, there was a couple of days I was under there for 8 hours because I had to chase down little cracks, and I had to, and sometimes I just had to learn what was going on. It's not like I've had any training.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me something to drink.
The videos I had were, some of them were going out on Facebook to my friends saying, "Pray for me, I'm going crazy," basically. So that's where that came from. But I've decided I'm going to be putting a bunch of different stuff to it because I also make candy, peanut brittle fudge, pralines, divinity. And I was trying to decide, do I do separate channels for those or just go ahead and put it all on one? But because I just like the Texans name, but I haven't fully decided. So with all your different channels, does all that count towards the same watch hours, or are they counted separate?
All separate, yeah, all separate.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing from any. The Dobson's watch hours is Dobson's watch hours.
Okay.
Yeah. Each channel gets separate. I wished, that's like there's been times that somebody needed 1,000 watch hours, and I got like 12,000. I'm like, man, I'd gladly give it to you.
Right.
But they just won't let me.
Would be nice. Well, and like,
Yeah,
for
it
example,
would.
the 4 of us, I wish that we could each have individual ones within Matt's account, because then we'd all kind of be working together because we help each other out. But it does help, like you said. You
Now
can
you can add what's it called? You can actually put other people on the channel where they can access the channel and add stuff to it and go live and stuff.
Right.
That's in the studio. I
check
can't
into
remember what
that.
it's called. Yeah.
Thanks, Marino. Hopefully
Managers,
I'll be able to get you
maybe?
some candy.
It might say add channel managers or something like that.
Right.
But yeah, that's in the YouTube studio where you could actually, if you guys wanted to make it a family channel where everybody had access to it, you could do that.
Okay. That's good to know. You see, I've got the Texans Down Under one, and then I have one that's just my name. But that one, currently what I'm looking at with it is being able to, it's a public page. People can go and subscribe to it or whatever. I mean, sub to it, whatever. But but it's more, I don't want to say private family, but a little bit more personal. Like, I'm thinking about putting up stuff from, we took some trips, and just putting up pictures, almost like a photo album, but like a slideshow of it. We went to national parks. I was blessed to be able to go with my parents. They were taking and delivering some stuff to some family out in Nevada. So we went.
I got an app on my phone where I can do that. It's called UCut. You can put all the pictures where it just runs like a side slow. You can show, you can add captions at the bottom of each thing, tell them where you're at, stuff like that, or you can voice over, whichever.
We use
I love Nightbot.
We use Video Lab on the phone is what I've been using so far. I had Matt buy the full version, and I'm still doing on a monthly. We're gonna decide if we want to do that or if I want to
UCut's free. That's the reason I tell you about UCut. I use UCut on my phone. It costs nothing.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Is that both? Which app stores is it in? Is it on?
That's in Google Play. Google Play Store.
Okay, I'll look into it. Could
I really like it.
And you said it was UCut?
UCut, yes, ma'am.
All right. Could somebody type that out? because on my phone, it's not showing me where I can do that.
Just use the speaker.
Which speaker, baby?
Siri.
Well, but I'm talking to y'all. So anyway, I'll try.
I got 2 other phones. You want one?
But anyway, so and the other
The
thing I'm using my
explicit
personal.
just dropped it for you.
Thank you very much.
It's spelled
Appreciate
just
it.
like it sounds. Y-O-U.
No, I knew that I could
C-U-T.
spell it. I just wanted to make sure I didn't forget it. But
Oh, I'm not sure if I got it on this phone, but I'll go pull it up and show you what it looks like.
okay. The other thing is on my personal one, I've been working to get our church up on live streaming. And 3 months ago, when I first started doing this, the most recent camcorder I used was a VHS. I used iPhone, but I'd never used a Mac computer. But I had a lot of computer background. I used to work in computer operations. And let's see. Using a ATEM switcher. Never done that before. Only live streaming
How
I've
you
done was
doing,
on YouTube.
squirrel magnet
Not
fishing?
on YouTube, on Facebook. So it was all new to me. And so now we're at a point where, like from last night, I got a full service up. So I'm doing it through my page. Let me see it. Try it again. All right, I can see the icon.
It's just like
Perfect.
that. That symbol right there is what you want.
Perfect. Okay, I know what I'm looking for. But so you can, if you go to my personal page, then you end up seeing, you can see our services and stuff, but it's not professional looking yet. So we're not, once it is, then we'll have a page on it.
Listen, Matt, if you just saying what was behind my ear there, I apologize, sir.
That's all right.
It's all right.
I forgot
did
it was
good.
there when I turned the camera back on.
We all know he smokes, so
Yes, sir.
We're
and he
all
rolls
friends
his own.
here.
I think it's Bugler.
Matt Cassidy just put up something that said dad. I don't know. She's trying to get your attention for something.
Yeah, she needs the link to get back up on the panel. I thought you seen that earlier. My bad.
Is that what's going on?
Well, only if she's done with her chores.
Oh. Well, and did they do their math? Math?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Now, how
probably.
you gonna come on to grow her channel and tell her to come up, and then tell her she got to do her chores first?
I was teaching her math by showing her demonstrations.
Uh-huh. Well,
One
no, all of
plus
this
one
works.
is
All of this is skills towards stuff that needs to be learned. So as far as I'm concerned, it's all included with homeschooling. But you do still need to get things like decimal points and fractions and learning how all that works. So
hey Willie, I like the other picture better.
Don't you like clowns?
all right, Matt, why don't you go ahead and take me off to make sure I don't accidentally mess anything up?
Well, if she leaves and everybody else leaves because she hit the wrong button again, I will start another one.
Yeah. Well, what happened last time was I didn't realize everything had still been logged in from him. I didn't realize that on here I had that on StreamYard panel I was on the master. So when I ended it, I ended everything, and that was my oops. So sorry.
That actually happened to me last time I was fishing. Me and my son went back to the reservoir. Maria joined, but she joined through my thing. So when she left, it ended the whole stream.
Yep. And I didn't even know that was an option. I mean, I figured since that other stream was done.
Yeah, we didn't either till that happened.
We all learn, don't we?
Yeah. I thought I knew everything about StreamYard. Now I don't know. I didn't.
All right, babe, go ahead and hang me up. Y'all have
I can see her down there at the bottom giving me an evil look.
Oh, goodness.
So, is she ended yet? So, no, And like it says, just hanging with family, trying to help my kids grow. And I knew he
Hey
couldn't
guys,
stay away.
I've just got to work, and you can probably see it's beautiful rain falling here at the moment. But I've just found a couple of little friends. I'm going to show you because I know how much you guys love them. I'm just going really slowly. I hope you can see them there. A couple of little eastern grey kangaroos at the. That's a little male and a little female. As soon as we get wet weather here, they tend to come out and there they go.
That's cool. They
That's
blended in
awesome.
until they moved.
So they're
You
very
know how to
used
make people full screen, Matt?
Huh?
You know how to make people full screen?
Yeah.
Okay. Just check.
I think.
Should be an option down the bottom of the.
Tap his picture and say hit solo layout.
The person that Matt's on with right now.
There you go.
They're
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's like cool.
You know, 6, 10, sometimes you see 20 of them all laying around here.
That's why we say it's early morning then.
Ask him, Matt. Ask him where he's at.
And what's the New South Wales?
He's froze up, or I am froze up.
I think it's him.
That's still cool.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, ain't none of us got kangaroos across the road.
I used to.
Oh yeah.
The person that lived across the street from me had a petting zoo.
Nice. I wouldn't want no alligators across the road. I'd never let cats outside.
Oh, I have alligators in my front yard from time to time.
I know. You can keep them things down there too.
Oops.
I want to go fish with Mike Costello, but he got them things swimming around over there too.
Well, an alligator will run from you most of the time.
Yep.
They won't mess with you too much. Now, you start messing around with crocs, that's a different story.
Well, I'll bet they both run from me because they know I need a pair of boots.
Speaking of, what size shoe do you wear?
If you can find them like double wide, I can wear 16. If I can't find double wide, I need 17, 18.
All right.
I used to get 18s all the time from a Nike outlet up here. They was $20 for a brand new pair of Nikes, and they were too long, of course. But that was the only thing wide enough for my foot.
Well,
RJ, what's up?
I was at the local store yesterday, and I was looking for some tennis shoes for me, and I picked up a pair that were that size, and I'm like, I wonder if I couldn't remember what size you wore. So,
yeah, man, they're hard to find.
Go to Amazon.
Yeah, I never thought about Amazon. I know Walmart. Even if you go on the website on Walmart, they don't have anything over 14.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I went through the Dayton Mall up here, and they didn't have anything bigger than 14.
Yeah.
That wouldn't fit me if it was wide.
Well, I'm gonna try to find you some shoes that'll fit you before winter sits in for you.
Yeah, because if not, I ain't gonna be leaving the house much. That's all.
I know. And you got to be able to fish. You got to be able to go fishing.
At least till water freezes over. But when the lake freezes over, the creek's usually still running. So.
Yep. Well, you can go to the lake, just punch a hole in the ice.
Well, see, that's the thing out there back here at the reservoir, man. There's some kind of a pump or a turbulent something that creates I don't know. It almost works like an aerator, but it's not an aerator. You know what I mean? If the wind's blowing, you can't see it. But when the water's calm, you can actually see where it's at. Well, that spot never freezes over because it's always moving. But the problem is when I go up there with my walleye rods and crappie rods and stuff, I can cast out there into that hole. Well, I've hooked the fish like 4 times, but every time I hook it, it cuts my line on the ice.
Yeah.
Because I'm casting like probably 50 yards out to this hole in the ice. Because I ain't about to walk out there. So I need a rod that's about 50 yards long. And then I'll just use it like a crappie rod.
We need to get you a hook, one of those metal hooks.
I'll toss out there and bust the ice.
The 3, or even a small weight, and just tie it on a piece of rope and chunk it out there and pull it in a few times.
Yep.
So that's what I was using my boat anchor for a small boat to bust open the ice during the freeze this last winter for the horses to have the water.
That makes perfect sense. Yeah, where we're at in Ohio, man, the ice doesn't get thick enough to walk on, but everything still freezes over. So to fish all winter, I'd have to go south or north, one of the two. But when you're right here, you're right in that area where it's just not thick enough to walk on, and it's going to freeze over regardless.
Yep. Well, this last winter, we've had winters that were pretty close to as cold as it was this last winter. The problem that we had, they turned our power off for 3 days.
They turned it off, or the storm took it out?
Nope, they turned it off. And when they turned they had turned the turbines down and turned them off to maintenance them.
Yeah,
and they froze.
Nice.
And they couldn't get them. And by the time they got them turning again, it was already too cold to, it was crazy.
And I knew y'all had a bad winter because of Spider Baby, because we talk to Spider Baby all the time. She told us, there was some crazy stuff going on down there.
Yeah. We had, I had
30 years ago, man, we had nasty winters up here 30 years ago, but then they started kind of milding out. And then about 20 years ago, we haven't even had like 0 temperatures again. When I was probably 14, 15 years old. We went down fishing at Paint Creek, middle of the winter. I think it was December. I think it was January. Yeah, I think it was in January. It was 36 below wind chill factor. Actual temperature, I think, was like close to 10 below or something like that. But wind chill was 36 below, and we were slaying the catfish. But I haven't seen temperatures like that since then.
And see, there's people there's a couple of them in the chat right now that, after a certain time of the year, they can't hardly catfish because it's just too frozen and it's too cold.
Yeah.
For us here, the colder it gets, the more that you can catch catfish.
Oh yeah. Catfish don't like that hot water, man. Now that they spawn when the water hits 70 something, that's when the shovelhead spawns. I think 72 or 74 degrees.
Yeah.
But they don't like that. They don't like that 80-degree water.
And I was
that's
talking
like bath water.
I was talking to a friend of mine that works for Texas Parks and Wildlife, and he told me that the flatheads and the blue cats spawned 4 times this year.
Oh, I believe it. The season's been messed up, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Because that's the thing. If the water averages that same temperature for so long, they're going to spawn again. Because in their mind, it's time to do that.
Here, so you know who's talking. I don't think I really want to eat catfish in the summertime. That SPF 50 on them is just too nasty.
Right.
So, and by the way, that
I've
was
seen
my
worse things
father-in-law.
on catfish around here than sunblock.
I've been accused of worse.
But yeah, we catch a lot of our big blues around here are hit like March, April, May, and then the big ones usually turn on again around October, November. And I think that's all about water temperature, because I think it's just the water gets too warm, and I mean they still hit, but nothing like they do when the water's cool.
I was in Thailand. Yes, I have been.
Yeah. Oh, Rambling with the Broomers says, I stuck my head when you folks talk about catfishing. We toss them. But he lives in Canada, so I don't know if there's a difference. I love catfish, fried or
I used to
sautéed
love
or
eating catfish, man.
grilled.
I can't get myself to trust it, man, anymore. Not in the waters around here.
Yeah.
Even my reservoir back here, this is our city water behind me I'm fishing in. And I caught a 4 or 5 pounder, looked like he had worms just this spring. Had them bumps all over.
So.
And that's by far the cleanest water around me.
So I gotta work on my chat a little bit. It's hard for me to. It's not quite dark enough for me to make out every word. So I did manage to slow it down though. I don't know how I did it, but I did. So we have 10 wonderful people in the house still. I appreciate it.
Cutie, what's up?
I seen her. How you doing, Cutie? Thank you, Mr. Marino, for dropping Scott's link. If y'all don't have Scott by now, y'all are too slow. Uh-oh. Y'all don't talk about him. He's here.
Go ahead. I got big shoulders, dude.
About who?
How you doing, Scott?
All right. I've got you, and then I've got YouTube going because I'm modding for another channel here in a minute. So I figured I'd come in and say hello and catfish. I don't know if they taste any different, but they taste like garbage here. And if we get into a catfish, they're fun to catch. I'll give you that. They put up a good fight, but we end up tossing them.
Yeah. I think it has something to do with the water there, because catfish here, I've had catfish from the other places, and just speaking from here in Texas, I love the taste of catfish here. But I've been to Virginia and had theirs, and it had a different flavor to it.
Okay,
a whole completely different texture.
I love fish.
Yeah.
You saw my last video. You see how clean our waterways are.
Mm-hmm.
So, like they're getting contaminated.
Well,
yeah,
I don't
feel
know.
like all of our water around here is contaminated.
Yeah. I know here in Texas, our water is really dark. It's murky. But it's now I've been to paid lakes. They call paid lakes, where the water's crystal clear.
Okay.
But there's a couple of lakes close to us that are pretty clear. Lake Conroe, it's pretty clean. I wouldn't eat nothing out of that water though. But that's just me.
How can you say it's clean, but not eat the fish out of it.
It's clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, clear but not clean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello. Can't hear
There's-
y'all. I don't know why. I just wanted to show y'all. This is
I was on the live already.
okay. No, of what you're doing here.
Yeah. Willie, she's trying to catch you a bullhead.
Can you hear us? Can you give me
Yes,
a thumbs
we
up
can
if you
hear
can
you.
hear us? Okay. Nope.
I'll say I hear
She's
you, but
working
I'm
on
on
getting
bandwidth
some
too.
minnows and stuff like that for her turtles. I don't know why I can't hear y'all. Huh.
Because we're not.
Anyway,
Maybe because Dad might have muted you.
possibly. Anyway, all right. I just wanted to see y'all, let y'all see what she was doing. That's all. All right. Go ahead and take me back off, Matt.
CVA, what's up?
So
I don't know if Mike Marino's still in your chat or not, but thank you, sir. That's probably the third time he's had to rejoin my channel. He comments on my videos and everything else and gone.
I don't know why, but YouTube in the hole here lately, because we had Willie had a live the other night, and we were pushing a couple of the fishing channels, and one of them went over 1,000, and well, both of them did, and one of them didn't lose any, and then Hooks and Hammock lost. It went all the way back to the number
It
he
was
started.
two different nights there. It was two different nights because I got Hooks and Hammocks there the first night, and then I had to do it again the next night to get Off the Hook Outdoors. And Hooks and Hammocks didn't lose one subscriber, but Off the Hook lost theirs for 2 days before they came back.
Well, like I say, you started out, you gave me a big shout out, and then I had about 4 or 5 big shout outs since. And I jumped up 70 subscribers and I lost 42.
Yeah.
But as long as those people didn't actually unsubscribe, and as long as they weren't bot channels, like an automated bot thing doing it, that's all it is. YouTube takes them away, and they pick through them with a fine tooth comb to make sure it's actual channels, and it's not because people figured out a long time ago. The smart kids figured out how to create these bots to give themselves 500 subs.
How you doing?
You know, but it was all bots doing it. So YouTube just takes them away to check that out and usually gives them back within 2 days.
Yeah, it never happens with me. If I lose them, they're gone. And people
that could be people just unsub.
Well, but yet
no, because this happened to me too. The first time I subbed to your channel, Willie, I had to go back like 6 different times and resub, and I made.
That's happened to many people on my channel. I still think that's because YouTube secretly hates me, but I'm still making YouTube money, so they don't want to get rid of me either.
Well, that's it. My video that I released, not the turkey one, but the one with the lakes and rivers. It's up on the algorithm. They're pushing it. There's actual commercials. I had one of my buddies send me a video. They're running commercials, and I haven't even got 300 subs.
Right.
And they're running commercials on my videos that they're running in the algorithm, which, hello, what's up with that?
Right. That just happened earlier today. I was in a buddy of mine, Rico Bizarre Foods, and we was in there in Road Warrior. Everybody from my channel knows Road Warrior. Road Warrior let me know Rico was live, and he was in the chat, and he said, "Hey everybody," and then he messaged me. He's like, "Willie, I got timed out for saying hi, and I'm a mod. Dude, nobody times you out, because when you're a moderator, it tells you who timed somebody out and that they're timed out. Nobody timed him out. So finally, I told Rico, I was like, man, he just got timed out, but nobody here did it. And then he came back in. He said, "Am I back?" And then he said hello, and that was good. And then he typed, "Sorry about that." He said, "Sorry about that." That's all he said. Boom. Timed out again. And no moderator did it. It's Google. And I have no idea how they're coming up with what to block and what not to block, because their programming is way off.
Well, and that's it. Like, that's fine. If you want to enforce the rules, I'm good with that. You know, I'm playing in their box. But give me a set of rules to follow.
Right?
You know?
Yep.
Don't just leave it to, you know, and I get it. There's some people playing this just trying to get more subs for people to feel sorry for them. And, you know, I get it. People are people. They can benefit from it. Whatever. You know? But to like hit the average person so hard,
Yes, please.
just give us a set of rules that are going to be played across the board.
Yeah. And don't change them in midstream.
Or if you're going to
Yeah, and that's like we do reaction videos on our channel too, reacting to music. And, you know, all those copyrights is completely against the Fair Use Act. The Fair Use Act clearly states that we can use that video for reactions, for discussion, for criticism. All that is in the Fair Use Act. But everybody that does a reaction video gets hit with copyright. You know, I understand giving us copyright if we just got the music playing, having a stream like this, and we got some Prince playing in the background. Okay, you're not reacting to that music. You're just using that for entertainment. Okay, that you get a copyright. That makes sense to me. But when you're reacting to it and doing what it says you can do in the Fair Use Act, why are they still hitting us with copyrights every time and taking our money?
Yeah,
I love Nightbot.
I love my Nightbot too. You gotta teach me how you did that with the drop there.
Played with it.
Well, I kind of figured that.
So in other words, I'm not quite sure how I did it myself. But I'll get my wife to chat with your wife, because she's the one that was really playing with it.
Now this sounds like a Dobson channel. Now you got to watch how you word things there, Matt.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're on your channel, buddy, not mine.
Nightbot.
There you go. It's playing with Nightbot.
But and my numbers keep jumping in my live. I went down to 5 a minute ago, and I'm back up to 10 now. So
yeah, but that's people finishing dinner, coming in and out because you're, you know.
Yeah. So
you know, coming home from work even.
Yep. Like I said, me and my daughter had a perfect opportunity. Nobody was home, and I took advantage.
Exactly. That's the way you do it.
So, but
that's
anyways. So, well, I mean,
Miss Maria just dropped a video, Matt. She wanted to know if it was all right if I dropped that video in the chat.
Yes. Absolutely. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I have more people in here now than I thought I would. So,
you know what? If you go live, you're gonna have somebody jump on.
Yeah.
Usually 10 to 30 people will be on within 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at exactly 5 minutes, I had 30 people in here.
Yep.
Yep.
It used to be more than that, but man, there's so many people going live these days.
Yeah.
Well,
there's 3 or 4 other people live right now.
Yeah, Real Time's live, I think.
Yeah. Well, they're on stands, but yeah, they're live. The Animals is live.
So
real time or not real time.
But
no real laws.
I was looking a minute ago at the main page of YouTube, and there was like 70 people live.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, really?
It's crazy.
So. Anyways,
but
well,
yeah, there's new platforms popping up, and I think a lot of it's got to do with the way YouTube's doing people right now. I'm actually on another one that I followed from Backwoods Barbarian. I seen a thing that he had shared on his community tab about Rumble. So I'm actually over on Rumble now, and I think I'm gonna start uploading over there too.
Mm-hmm. You're not the only one.
Good luck is all I'll say.
Yeah.
Right.
I've been on it, and it's very hard to upload. You can sit there and upload for 25 minutes, and then it kicks you out and says unable to read your data. It's like, what?
I uploaded my first one, and my phone actually died in the middle of uploading, and it still finished uploading. It still works perfect.
Wow, you're the only one that I've heard it so far. Because my first one uploaded right away, quick. You know, no issues.
Well, that was my first. Yeah, that's first and only one I put up so far. Yeah.
Okay, but I haven't been able to get my second one up.
I got you.
I've been trying 3 or 4 times, so.
Huh.
But that's all right. It'll come. And there's I think 3 of them now. There's YouTube,
right.
Rumble, and there's another one that just started up. Apparently, people are getting monetized right away.
That's what they told me about Rumble. That's the reason I went over there.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm just waiting for them to open a platform for outdoorsmen. You know.
Well, see, that's what I'm hearing about Rumble. I'm hearing people were switching over, and that's the reason Backwoods Barbarian went to Rumble, is because he can upload the stuff that YouTube won't let him.
So.
Oh yeah, like stuff that we're getting nailed for in YouTube doesn't happen in Rumble.
There he is speaking him up. And there he is, Backwoods. What's up?
How you doing, Backwoods?
They're
you know what I'm talking about. Come on up, brother. Sorry.
No, it's all good. Somebody say my name. But yeah, no, Rumble, and I tried it on my phone. I may try it on the computer and see what happens.
Right. And hey, see, in Backwoods is where I got the idea to go check it out, because I seen his post about it, and so I went over there and created me an account. And then I waited a couple of days to put my first video on, which is, I've already got that video on YouTube, but it was still on my phone. So when I signed up, I just went ahead and put it on Rumble too. But he might be able to tell us something about that, how he uploads them or whatever.
Maybe, because like I say, I'm on here just trying to get it to go again and see. I'm just playing
Rumble
around.
is easier to navigate on PC, he said.
Yeah, and I was going to say, I think he has a video explaining different ways to download to it.
Backwoods does?
Yes.
Okay.
It may have been his live stream that you were talking about, but I remember because I was in that live stream.
Oh no, I seen a post that he put on his community tab.
Yeah.
That's how I need to go check out Rumble.
But when I went to go look at Rumble, I think everybody at the same time was starting to look at it, because I couldn't even watch his first video.
Wow.
But I came back a day or two later and was able to watch his video on Rumble. So.
Right. Yeah, a lot of things are better on computer. Just like YouTube Studio. You can't see half your stuff on YouTube Studio when you're on the phone.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, Backwards?
What's up? Yeah, so you can upload videos from your phone as well. It's just not as easy. It's way better on PC, because what Rumble does is their app is more for doing the like those video challenges where you watch a video and you can vote up or down on them. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a Tinder app. That's what they promote their app as, and you make money off looking at content. If your video gets selected, like if it has enough traffic, it'll get selected and it'll be put up against other videos. I just actually made $10 off a video 2 days ago.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's much easier on PC though.
See that all my stuff's on my phone, so.
Yeah, you got a PC?
You can't transfer it to a PC. You don't have a.
Yeah, I got my laptop right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a cord to hook the phone to the laptop.
Not a biggie. Now I can't. It won't even let me log into my account. So this ought to be fun.
Yeah, I hope I can remember my password when I try to get to the laptop.
Yeah.
Definitely better on PC, that's for sure.
So,
what are you boys up to?
Yeah, because he said his first one uploaded with ease, and mine did too, but I've only put one on there so far, and he said he ain't been able to get a second one on. He tried 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Phone just won't do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean from your phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It downloads about 25 minutes, or download for 25 minutes, and then it kicks you out and says the last time was data not recognized, or wrong data or something, and it's like, well, it's already up on YouTube, so I know it's good.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just your connection or something. I have no idea. I've got like 6 or 7 videos uploaded now. I haven't had an issue yet, but I've done all mine from PC besides one, which was just one of me scaring a bunch of geese off the road.
Well, then maybe I should go put my geese or my turkey video on there, Matt.
Yeah, I love that video too. I was like, I wonder how many guys are sitting here thinking, I wish it was turkey season.
32 of them were in the backyard.
32 turkeys.
Yep.
Alive in your backyard.
Yep.
For now.
For now.
We're not allowed to hunt because I'm close enough to town that town would hear a gunshot and then everybody'd run for their basement.
Oh yeah, yeah. We don't have too many turkeys here.
Where are you?
New Brunswick, up in Canada. The turkeys here, actually, this is the first year they had a draw for them.
Well, I'm in Ontario, so I know where you are.
Oh yeah. Well, you know
Whereabouts?
exactly where. You guys definitely got a lot of turkeys there. Where about you in Ontario?
About 25 minutes north of Ottawa.
Okay, yeah. Because I lived in Borden for a while, and then Barrie, and then I lived in different areas.
Now, whereabouts are you in New Brunswick?
By Rockville, Fredericton.
Yep. Okay. Well, my brother's a sales consultant for a radio station in Fredericton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my daughter went to school in Miramichi, and my wife's from Campbellton, so I know New
small world, eh?
Yep.
Definitely a small world out there.
Absolutely.
So, but no, I was watching it. I went back and watched that video like 3 times. Yeah. Frontier Survivor has made it to the house.
Hey, Frontier.
What's up?
So
I can't see the chat or anything because, well, I'm on StreamYard, and I'm also just walking around my phone. I'm getting ready to go duck hunting early in the morning, so.
Uh-oh. That sounds like fun.
Oh, yeah.
I want to go duck hunting, but it's just cost too much.
Yeah. It's the ammo, man. Ammo, it costs, well, I guess for you got to travel for ducks or what?
For me to hunt ducks, I have to get on a duck hunting farm lease. And
oh dear,
the cheapest one that I found cost about $4,000.
Yeah, you guys down in the States then, or you guys got a lot of problem with like private land and access and stuff like that, eh?
Well, I'll tell you, I'll take you duck hunting right in my backyard. Guarantee you a turkey, a goose, and a duck. And I'll only that's absolutely crazy. $4,000 to hunt some ducks.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Whenever we walk out our back, do it for the cost of ammo.
Here in Canada too, like you can, if there's access to, we call it crown land, but public land. If there's access to crown land, you can't block it. If your property, you're not allowed to block access to it. And all waterways in Canada are public land. So technically, even if you have a river that runs through your backyard, people are allowed to kayak down that river. You can't stop them.
Mm-hmm.
That's how it is in Ohio too.
Yeah,
that's how it is here in Texas too.
And if I want to hunt someone else's land, I can just go ahead and hunt their land. Now, it is proper etiquette to ask, but I could just walk and hunt their land unless they have it posted with we have like the color disc that you use. Green means anybody can, well, green or nothing means you can go. Yellow means you have to ask permission. Red means you can't hunt. But if the property owner posts the red disc, they're technically not allowed to hunt on it either.
Yep.
Because your boy Troy's been running into a big problem with that over on the Kentucky side of the Ohio River. He's got like a 20-mile stretch that's posted no fishing. And I told him he needs to check into that because in Ohio, if it's moving water, we have like 20 feet access on either side of it. We don't even have to be in the water.
Yeah.
As long as we access it from a roadway or whatever. You can't walk through somebody's property to get to it.
Well, that's the way it is here in Texas. Unless there's a fence, you cannot cross the fence.
Right.
Yeah. In those cases, I just get in the water.
Yeah. Here, you're legally allowed to actually cross fences to obtain your animal, because when you shoot that animal, it's your property, and if someone denies access to your property, they're stealing. So it's in their best interest to let you get on the property and take it. But
well, and for us here, if I'm hunting on my side of the fence and I shoot a deer and it jumps on the other side, I can legally go get it.
Yep.
But as far as fishing, even if it's public water, if there's a barbed wire fence up, you cannot cross it for fishing.
Oh yeah.
As long as you can get a kayak down it, that it's navigable water, you can't stop anybody. They can't walk up the water. They have to be in a canoe or kayak or something. And,
And Maine,
we can
I know,
walk
like,
up as long as we're in the water.
This changes province to province here, but I know like most province, it's 3 meters from high watermark of any river. I'm not talking about like a creek or small stream running through someone's property, but like an actual like river you can move on. 3 meters from the high watermark is public land as well, so you can actually like tie your boat off or something like that if you had to.
that changes. Yeah, that's province to province, actually municipality to municipality, because if it's dam controlled river, then that throws that right out to lunch. I believe it's 100 feet. It all depends if it's a dammed river, and if it's not, then I know the Ottawa River, you can put a fence right down into the river. You own 6, or now some of the old deeds, you own 60 feet into the water.
So that
They go off the old the old deeds, and the waters rose over the last 100 years. But if you still have an old deed, then you can potentially put a fence right to the water. Not a darn thing that can do about it.
Yeah. Well, boys, I'm going to take off there. It's good talking to you, but I gotta go get ready for tomorrow and stuff and finish a few things off. So,
yes, sir, and good luck on your hunt tomorrow.
Thanks. Take care, guys.
Bye.
All right, brother.
Oh, so
now we know we need to try to get our videos to the computer to upload them on Rumble.
Yeah.
Until they update their system anyway.
Yeah. So, but and I thought about it, and I might do the same and run it off of both platforms. You know, so just thinking about it. So
it's not costing you any more money.
Mm-mm. So, and my wife keeps trying to talk me into live streaming to Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram, I think.
Now, Facebook, man, I mean, you'll probably be all right on Facebook. I don't mess live on Facebook because they will shut you down for any kind of music. They will shut you down for language. They will shut you down for just about anything on Facebook.
Yeah.
So
that's
man,
what
don't get
I'm
along.
like, I don't get along with Facebook. I get put in Facebook jail quite regularly.
Yep.
So I try not to even, I'll share everybody's links out on it and stuff, but I don't try to get on Facebook that often.
They're hitting me for posts I put up like 2 years ago, man.
And it's near
Just now
impossible
catching up.
to get monetized. You need like 10,000 watch hours, and yeah, it's crazy. But yet they play their commercials through everybody's.
Mm-hmm.
Again, there's, YouTube purchased YouTube for $7.6 billion. Well, now they've built it. They make $7.6 billion a month.
Yep.
But they don't want to share.
No, we get like 0.02 cents per ad or something like that. That's how much we make off ad revenue.
Yep. Well, and you only get 60% of your super chats now.
Well, it's only 30, but still bad enough.
Oh, I thought they bumped that last month.
They may have.
Oh,
I'm
just
not
wait.
sure. My money still looks right. I think it's only 30 on mine still.
Okay. I was talking to a few guys that said that it was between 60 and 35. Or oh God, I need some sleep. 60 and 65.
Right. Now I have seen them take 40. I've went a couple years ago. Chunky Cats. He messaged me and he's like, "Man, something doesn't seem right about my my money this month from YouTube." He's like, "I think they took more than they were supposed to." So he sent me, screenshots and everything. I was like, "Yeah, dude, they took 40% out." And I've seen a couple other people when they did that, where they took 40% instead of 30%. Mine's always been 30, as far as I know.
Oh, good for you. But yeah, I don't know. It just.
But still, I mean, like you said, they're making that billions of dollars, and they're still taking 30%. Like if someone gives us a 99-cent super chat or a 99-cent super sticker, we literally make 69 cents off it.
Yep.
That's nuts.
That's
why I advise everybody to get PayPal, Cash App, whatever you prefer, and that's the way to do it. That's the way to do it right there.
Yeah. So does YouTube take taxes and everything off of it as well, or do you have to claim it? Like,
no, they take the taxes out also. Yeah.
MS
Yeah,
Health and Beauty, how
as
are you
far as I
doing?
know, because I checked into all that too, because my wife's on SSI. You know, we're on fixed income, so I had to check into all that to make sure I didn't have to file taxes. And everything I've seen, you don't have to file taxes. I mean, I think once if we ever get to the point we're making like, you know, $20,000 a year off YouTube, then I'm sure we'll probably have to. But
Yep. We're all good. MS Health
That-
and Beauty.
That's why I asked.
yeah.
So
And when they go through YouTube, if they market friends and family, or not YouTube, PayPal, if someone sends you money through PayPal and they market friends and family, it doesn't cost them anything to send it. Doesn't cost you anything to get it.
1%.
It's just it's just somebody giving you money. You know.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what. That's why I set up PayPal.
Yep.
Get your
Because when
money.
I was live, I got monetized in 3.5 months. Well, the first month was going to GrowStream to get my 1,000 subscribers. And then the next 2.5 months was live every day from 10 to 21 hours straight to get that 4,000 watch hours. And, I learned back then because, you know, I was on there so much, people's like, well, how do we send money to you? You don't have a super chat. And because, you know, without being monetized, you don't have a super chat.
Mm-hmm.
So we set up PayPal and Cash App. So there you go.
That's the
Y'all
next thing
want
on
to
my
send it, we
list.
ain't gonna tell you nothing.
Oh, I'd set up PayPal. It only costs you 1% for people to send you stuff, and
Yep. I love PayPal, man.
I send a lot of stuff through PayPal as well.
Yep. And even when my sister sends me money through Facebook Pay, it goes straight to my PayPal. It's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Well, and it's
Yep.
simple because you can go to any store and purchase anything from PayPal.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, right from your PayPal. And all we have to do now, I think I have to put in my password every time, but that's it. And boom.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Every store you go to, when you go to checkout and you scroll down to the bottom, there's always a pay with PayPal. Every one of them has got pay with PayPal on that.
And see, my wife just does this right here. She takes her phone. We'll pretend like my little eye for the computer is the scanner for the where you put your credit card. She does that right there and takes it back, and that's all she has to do.
And it's paid. Yep, that's cool. That's cool, man.
And hope you don't lose your phone.
Yeah, my dumb smartphone won't do that.
She still has to sign it, but she doesn't have to put in any other codes. So I don't like doing that either myself. Judy May, how you doing?
Hey, Judy.
So, well, we still got 11 beautiful people in the house. It's greatly appreciated.
So I got my letter from StreamYard today. We can still hear them.
Trying to make it to where it's not as bad.
It's all good. So my letter I got from StreamYard today,
Uh-oh. Judy May, how are you doing? If y'all don't have Judy May, y'all go connect with her. Yeah. You'll make me dizzy. So you were saying you got your letter today from StreamYard? Oh, he ended himself.
Touching stuff.
Anyways.
That's what happens when you touch stuff on StreamYard. It goes poof.
Oh, I know. and I got big fingers, so it happens to me quite regularly.
Uh-huh. Me too. Well, they shouldn't have the chat button right next to the leave button down there at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, why isn't that leave button like off by itself somewhere in the corner? You know, because I've done that many times. Try to hit chat and gone. Leave.
Judy May, that's really nice. You got to take a nap. I didn't. I tried.
We was out at Walmart a while ago, man. We decided that we knew we had to make a couple more stops, and the bus was on its last run, so we wasn't gonna be able to stop at places on the bus. So we called my buddy up, and he finally answered. And this is like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, a couple minutes after 5, and he just woke up. I'm like, dude, what? He's like, I don't remember the last time I slept that late. So when
Malachi,
he got
how
there
you doing?
up, I'm like, good morning. How you pronounce that? Malachi?
Malachi.
Malachi 7. I've heard that name before, Malachi. Where's that from?
So, well, I hate to do it, but I'm gonna actually need to end the stream because, well, it's supper time, and I'm a country boy, and I need to eat.
You had a good one. It was a good stream. As long as it's over 2 hours, I call it a good stream. If it's less than 2 hours, I call you a rookie. So,
well, I had one of those Tuesday night, but that's because somebody ended my stream.
yeah, I know that feeling. We were live for 33 minutes back at the reservoir. Maria got off panel and poof, gone. I'm like, it said stream ended. I was like, I never hit end. I didn't do. What are you talking about, stream ended? Yeah, she came in on my account. So when she went, she said stream.
Scott says, I'm going to buy StreamYard since I'm 43 minutes over. That sounds like a plan.
Man, I'll tell you what, it's worth it. I'll pay the $25 a month. I believe 100% it's worth it.
So,
Dad, did you see in the comments that I was spamming? Please drop the link.
Oh, they were dropping the link and you were dropping it too. All you had to do is type in and drop.
All right, everybody. Thank you all for coming in and hanging out and supporting this awesome channel and supporting each other. And love y'all. Catch you on the flip side. Peace
Willie,
out, brother.
You're welcome in my stream anytime.
Thank you, brother. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, we've been going for just under 2.5 hours. Still got 6 wonderful people in here. I just want to thank all y'all, and y'all have a safe and blessed evening, and I will see y'all next time.
Mom, what did you do? I bit my lip again. So I'm going to end up taking a chunk out of it.